Pisces, welcome to your November reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Pisces, I feel that some of you are here to redefine what that romantic vision of life that you want to create means, and how are you expressing that into your actions, your relationships, your behaviors. How are you implementing your ideals, what you feel inside, and how you are putting that soul stuff out there. For some of you, this is talking upon, again, being more creative, more resourceful, in terms of using your inward magic to the outer world and create ways to implement something of substance, in your life that could help you in a practical level. Others of you are going through, or may go through in November, a little bit of feeling sad or disappointed on a situation that you thought was secure, stable, and established. So this could be a disappointment or disillusionment, I feel, over a person that you idealized as the emperor, so as someone that had their life all figured out and they were sure of what they wanted and 100% committed into you, or into the relationship, or into what you had settled with them, that the relationship status was. So some of you are disappointed, or you may be disappointed and sad of someone of significance in your life, and someone that has here a root of a commitment. So I don't feel it's someone new, I feel this is someone you know, and it may be someone that you projected some of your unfulfilled romantic longings into it, because the Five of Cups is a challenge. It is that sadness, it is that sense of loss. Usually more than a loss of a relationship is a loss of expectations, because usually in the original tarot of the Rider-Waite, you can see that the person is crying over spilled milk, but there's still two cups standing, so there's still something there. And I feel that for some of you, this is a mixed bag. If this is talking about a relationship, for some of you, you will realize that there was some type of unrealistic dreams and projections into this person, or to the status that you were thinking the relationship was in. And for some of you, it is here, there's an ending here. There's a sense of termination. For others of you, there's, if you can overcome whichever have been, or whichever may cause you some disappointment, for some of you, there is an open way to make it work, and to make the relationship be, worked through by, regaining some balance and some fairness within the give and take, or the exchange of each other's energy to be fairly given and taken by each other. So I feel that some Pisces are dealing with unfairness, or situations that they feel they were not given or granted what they expected from the Emperor energy, which is someone, it's a ruler, so it's someone that provides power, stability, wealth to whatever he's associated with. So I feel that there was here some high standards on something that were not, or that you may find out in November, that are not as easy or simple as they looked. Others of you have been trying to hold a boat on a situation that, you know, it's needing resolution. It's needing some openness, some energy of confrontation even, but a confrontation that is necessary to get the truth across and to resolve pending issues and whichever, you know, lingering doubts. Because what I feel is Pisces, they have a lot of doubts on November. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing with the right person? Am I with the right person? Am I in a right relationship or an illusory relationship? Do I love this person? Don't I love this person? Do I want this or don't I want? So there's a lot of doubts for the majority of you. It's a month full of doubts. For others of you, it's you have here a challenge in November to unravel things. So I feel that some of you, you know, you have like this energy where there was a lot of things mixed up, your emotional life with your practical life, with your work, with your relationships, your children, your parents. I don't know, there's here a sense that some Pisces have been dealing with, you know, a mess, and that mess you need to pull string by string out so you can start seeing where the deep root issue is and how to resolve one problem at a time. Some of you are realizing that some issues and challenges in your life cannot be, you know, fixed or resolved all at once. So you are going to decide to go one step at a time and one problem at a time. I really feel with this Ace of Swords, you know, you are going to hold the sword. You are going to be you are, I feel that you are charging ahead to get things done, and get things done in the term in your terms, in the terms of this new awareness or this new realization that you are gathering, or information as well. Some of you may be, you know, hopeful, or could have a reinforcement of hope into something, again, that may have been causing you some sadness or regret. You know, some of you are just feeling that that people or situations around you are too negative or too depressive, and so you are asked to realign yourself with that sense of wishful thinking and enlightenment to help you, because the sun is occulted in your external influences, which for me represents that if you are trying to others to find in others that source of motivation, you may not find it this month. I feel this November is upon you, and recreation of ways, you know, to get your desires across. And I feel that you may be just unsettled with what you want to establish in your life. You know, you want to create a foundation with the Emperor. You want to build something long-lasting, something that you may feel in control of, but at the same time you don't know how to do it, or you have a lot of you have a lot of doubts or lack of faith in your ability to make it work. I feel that in terms of finances and career, you are supported and you have access to attract resources of others. It's like the more you give out, you know, your time, your knowledge, your talents, the more you use them out. For example, okay, you're not doing anything that necessarily is giving you money, but for example, maybe you are interested in doing some type of community work. And the more you go out and you share that, the more will come back to you in terms of financial return and career opportunities. I feel that there's an inter-exchange of community groups, people, assistance that it's needed for you to get things flowing in terms of your financial life and what you're looking to establish as well in your life, home environment, relationships, changes. Some of you are just going here through a rebirth, and until the butterfly gets out of the cocoon, it may be difficult to understand the way, because maybe this month is not so much as what is the way, is the fact that you understand with clarity what you want to do, not the way. Okay, the way you will approach it next in the next stage, but right now is more on what do you want, because again there's that sense of doubt. Do I want this or don't I want this? Some of you need to be careful with criticism or allowing others to criticize you and step over you. There's this sense of you needing to stand up more firmly into what you believe is your space, your boundaries, and your rights. Some of you may receive some type of unexpected piece of information or news that may upset you, or may again create that energy of disappointment on something you were hoping to be defined into clear notion and clear rules. Some of you are just needing to tap into your heart, meditate, and reconnect with what's longing, or what type of longings and feelings are coming across, because again I feel that Pisces should be using that in certain ways to create ways, pathways towards something. Others of you are here dealing with heightened sensitivity, so that's why you may be prone to criticize others more or attract people with that behavior towards you, because you are sensitive to what others are saying or doing, and vice versa. So there's a need to focus on harmony, bringing harmony back to your life. And I feel that one of the ways is by again tuning into your heart space, listening to what it's telling you. Why are you sad? Why are you disappointed? Why do you feel unfulfilled? And allowing those answers to come to you from a heart place. So then you can make a decision that comes from the mind. Some of you will be wanting to study something, or fast forward into some situations, like, okay, this went wrong, this was not the way I wanted to be, but can we fast forward into resolving it? So some of you may be escaping or avoiding dealing with the difficult side of resolving and rescuing mixed. I feel that you are dealing with situations that have here a mixed sense of you did me wrong, but I did it wrong as well. It's like a mixed situation. I feel that, yeah, you may be disappointed, but there's something in you that knows that you played a part as well on whichever this is, and you may not want to go there. You may not want to say it loud that you made a mistake, but I feel you should. You are just wanting to jump. Some of you are just wanting to jump and charge ahead, but it's a kind of a tempestuous movement. So make sure you are understanding that words have power, You know, that saying that words cut deeper than swords. I feel that some Pisces are hearing this energy of needing, is this like this anger or this frustration, and they want to say something, and they're not going to calm themselves down until they say it. So they may, you know, say something and start a confrontation or an argument, and it may cause some stress. Some of you, instead of, you know, wanting or going after arguments or truths, I feel that some of you are ready to hunt. So that is the other positive way where this energy can be worked out, is that you're going to bring this Knight of Pentacles and this Ace of Swords to actually help you strategize, you know, the steps that you are taking towards your whichever you're trying to hunt, whichever you're trying to gain and obtain. So it's kind of a strategy. You need some strategy. You need some, instead of charging ahead, it's going and moving cautiously, so that you don't scare off whatever you're trying to hunt, you know, resources, information, a relationship, a person, whatever it is. It's moving carefully before you jump ahead. I just feel that overall there's a mixed feeling here between wanting to clear out, you know, negativity, and remaining focused on hopeful thinking and envisioning that romantic type of life vision and potential that lies in your sense of creative pursuits, but at the same time dealing with some pessimism, loss, regret, crying over spilled milk, or disappointment. And so there's a balance here between what may go right and what may go wrong, and understanding the fluctuations of the process as a part of life, and maybe of something that you need, again, to put you on that track of what you're wanting to get, or, you know, what's your ultimate goal in all of this. I really feel that. So Pisces, I do hope you have a great month of November. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, commenting. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.